Good afternoon. The fifth lecture of Industrial Management and Storage Technologies. 7 students have joined, waiting for other students also. My audio and video visuals are audible and videable to you. Okay, so we'll start here. So I will forward the video link in the YouTube so that you can watch the lecture 4 and remaining lectures also. Or else our college website you can see the links of industrial management and smart technologies. So today in this session we are having the concept of nature of management, the modern management theories set by some of the scientists, and also the levels of management which are used in various firms, industries, factories, etc. So in this session we'll have some topics related to the nature of management, right? Yes. So coming to the evolution of management, some of the scientists like F.W. Frederick Taylor, Henry Fayol, Maslow, Gilbert, like this, some of the scientists have given some of the theories related to the management concept. So we are having the early management theory, scientific management theory, modern management theory, and other technical theories. So the father of modern management is Henry Fayol. The father of scientific management is F.W. Taylor. So these are the two scientists gave some of the principles related to the principles of management. So they have given some of the principles which can be used till now in some of the factories, industries, and all the business firms, so that we can run the organization smoothly without any problems. So in this session, we'll discuss about the Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management, what is given in the evolution of modern management, that is administrative theory. So in this concept, we don't have any technical aspects. We don't have any. We don't have any analytical. We don't have any analytical. We don't have any analytical concepts. Only the theoretical, by theoretical concepts only. He have given some of the theories. Some of the theories. So so whenever in a company or a factory or a firm or any business organization, so these 14 principles can be applied anywhere, either it is a small scale firm, medium scale, or large scale firms. Now see the 14 concepts of administrative theory said by Henry Fayol. The first one is a division of work. So the division of work is nothing but the task what it is assigned by the higher level. It can be divided into small pieces of objects. Thereby, if the work is divided into small segments and each one is given the different type of work, automatically we can accomplish the work in a given time, so that we can reduce the time, increase the productivity, and also we can use the effective utilization of manpower. So here the division of work related to the completion of task in a given time. So in a firm or a company, if you are having 10 workers, so divide the work into 10 small segments so that you can increase the productivity as well as efficiency. So it is also known as division of labor, and it is a breaking down of jobs so that to have a number of tasks so that you can make a whole. Means what happen? So if your manager has given some task to your team, so if the team leader have divided the task into small segments so that you can easily complete the task and you can move to the next course of action. So that is a concept of division of work. Next one, authority and responsibility. So what is the meaning of authority and responsibility here? Authority means the commanding, the right of instructions giving to the lower level management. Responsibility means the bhadyata. Responsibility means the work what has assigned to you in order to accomplish the task. So if you are an employee of an organization, your responsibility is to accomplish the task what it is given to you. Either it may be a software work, or it may be a hardware work, or it may be service related works. So in the authority and responsibility, the right to give the orders to the subordinates and accomplish the task without any fatigue and with full satisfaction. And the responsibility is corollary of authority. So when the responsibility comes when you have some sort of authority. So when you have some sort of work to done and you are asking others to do, automatically you can gain the responsibility by the work. Next, third one is discipline. So the discipline comes from the work related concepts. So whenever you achieve some responsibility, whenever you are having some authority, automatically the discipline comes into the pipeline. So the employees must obey and respect the rules that govern by the organization. So good and healthier discipline is a result of effective leadership. So whenever these things are gained or these things overcome the problems in any organization, then automatically the skills are developed, right? So the discipline also will come automatically one by one whenever you're having some additional responsibilities apart from your job. That's the fourth one is unity of command. So what it is saying, the unity of command, every employee should receive the orders from only one superior or behalf of the superior. So what is the unity of command it is saying? So whenever you are working under a boss or whenever you are working under a team leader, so whatever the work assigned, whatever the job related works assigned to you, it should come from one team leader or on behalf of his leader. The other team project manager or other team leader, if enters into a team and asks for the instructions, it is not fair deal. Therefore, the instruction should come from only one responsible person who is standing in front of you or above your level. Next, unity of direction. So what is the meaning of unity of direction here? So the each group of organization activities should have the same objective. Then only you can do whatever your manager or a team leader is given your instructions. So whatever the instructions given by the team leader or a manager, when it will be done in a proper way whenever you are having one line of direction, unity of direction. Slowly or admitting totally 9 members. So each group of organization activities that have the same objective should be directed by one manager using one plan for achievement of one common goal. So the unity of command, unity of direction, and division of work. These are the common basic things once an employee enters into an organization must know, right? Next. Sixth one is subordination. The interests of any one employee or a group of employees should not take precedence over the interest of organization as a whole. What is the meaning of subordination here? So whatever the interests, personal interests of an employee or a group of employees should not take precedence, means should not take beyond the level of the organization interest as a whole. So you should be responsible, but you should not be wholly responsible for organization. If you are wholly responsible for organization, automatically you have some additional pressure which can't be bearable on your shoulders. Means you should act as a soldier to the organization, but you should not take all the things apart from your interest and make as a whole a problem to the organization. Next one is remuneration. What is the meaning of remuneration here? The salary or the amount what you have confirmed whenever you are doing a job, right? So here all the workers must be paid in a fair wage of amount at the service level. So whatever the duties you are doing, whatever the duties, whatever the services you are doing, all the workers must be paid a fair deal. So whenever you are doing this process, automatically the remuneration will go in a processed way. So thereby the remuneration should be given in proper time at proper levels for each worker based upon their services rendered. Eighth one is centralization and decentralization. So centralization means the degree to which subordinates are involved in decision making. Decentralization. So whatever the work assigned to you, whenever you are a manager, from your manager level, if you are giving the work to the four supervisors, means you are decentralizing the work. Or whenever you are collecting the information from the your supervisors to you, మీ సూపర్వైజర్స్ దగ్గర నుంచి నీ వరకు వచ్చింది అనుకో, దట్ ఈస్ యు ఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఆల్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫోర్ వేరియస్ గ్రూప్స్, దెన్ దట్ ఈస్ సెంట్రలైజేషన్ ప్రాసెస్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ స్కేలార్ చైన్, the line of authority. Scalar chain means the chain or a link or a line which comes from top level management to the lower level management. For what purpose? For communication purpose. The line of authority from top management to the lower ranks represent the scalar chain. Communications should follow this chain. Communication should follow this chain. So the communication may be physical or verbal. So the communication may be physical or verbal. So in these days, the communication is very easy by the phone call or WhatsApp or any emails or anything. So in olden days, you are having the communication only by landline communication, that is telephone. In previous thing, telegrams, your postal services, or from man to man. Now the next one is order. Next principle is order. This principle is concerned with systematic arrangement of men, machine, material, and money, etc. Yes, 09 raise your hand. There should be a specific place for every employee in an organization. So what it is saying order, so the order should be specific. The order should be unique. The order should be systematic for all the four M's. What are the four M's here? The money, machine, men, and material. Next, equity. What is the meaning of equity here? Managers should be kind and fair to their subordinates. So you should show some equal integration, equal gender, equal humanity over the subordinates or higher officials. So managers should be kind and fair to their lower people or their same level people or higher level people. Stability of tenure of personnel. So high employee turnover is insufficient, right? High employee turnover is inefficient. So what it is saying here, so whenever you are recruiting the people in your company, అంటే మీ కంపెనీలో మీ స్కూల్ కాలేజెస్లో whenever you are recruiting the people, employees, faculty, high turnover is also a problem. Why? So for example, in your class of 60 students, మీకు 60 కాకుండా స్ట్రెంత్ మీరు 70, 80 కూర్చోబెట్టారు అనుకోండి, what happens? The efficiency is automatically decreased. If you see some colleges, some good universities, at BTech only you are having 30 students in a batch. So if 30 students are sitting in a batch or in a classroom, automatically 25 to 28 persons, 25 to 28 persons will get the information. Will get the information or will be high productive than compared to the 60% or 80% student in the class. 60% to 80% student in the class. So that's why high crowd or mass crowd in any organization leads to the inefficiency. Next, initiative. Initiative means moving forward. Employees who are allowed to originate and carry out plans will exert high levels of effort. So whenever the employees, అంటే మీకు ఒక జాబ్ వచ్చింది, the role of your job is to do some activities in the office. So whenever you are taking initiation, and doing the work beyond your responsibility, automatically you are enhanced, you are recognized. For example, you are a student of a college. So what is the role of your student to come to college regularly, keep the attendance and write the exams well, and come to the class regularly and listen the classwork. So apart from that, if you are taking initiative and taking the chance of classroom leader, class representative, or in any functions or any fest or in any activities, you should come forward and you have to take the responsibility. Then automatically you are appreciated. And what happens? This will be improved and this will be practiced in the job. Whenever you got a job in the future, automatically you will be the best figure, you will be the good figure in any group or in a team led by any office. Next one is esprit de corps. So promoting team spirit will build harmony and unity with the organization. So what this esprit de corps is, the other Latin word. What it is saying, team spirit is half project done, right? So if you are having a good team with a good spirit and with the good humanity and with good rules and regulations, automatically the organization also grows in a positive way. So there is a 14 principles set by Henry Fayol in his theories of management. So this can be applied everywhere, anywhere in the world. So it can be applicable to services organization, production or manufacturing organizations, oil and gas organizations, chemical factories, oil and your cement factories, your food processing factories, your supply chain management, your banking sector, your private banking sectors, your postal department, what not. Everywhere you can use this concept of 14 principles, either 14 or 10 or 8, or depends upon the volume of the company. These are universally applied, right? Next, I think hope you are understanding the concepts. I'm using both English as well as Telugu so that you can understand both. So this subject will be coming in the future at your bit. Yes. The next concept is the various theories given by the Frederick Taylor and also the Henry Fayol. Yes. Next one. Nature of management. So generally, what type of nature a management has? So depends upon the organization, depends upon the factory, depends upon the business. The nature of management will change. Okay. So if you are running a supermarket, the nature of management is one style. If you are running a chemical factory, the nature of management is one style. If you are running a rice mill, the management is one style. If you are running a transport services, the nature of management is one style. So we don't we cannot show the exact shape of a management like this. Depends upon the application, it may be differ. Okay. Now coming to the nature of management. No ideology, no ism, or no political theory can win great output with less efforts from a given complex of human and material resource. Only sound management. So what it is saying here, so politically, any egoistic or ideology or any professional things or any political theory or any ism will give the information about the importance of management related to the human and materials. So The such greater output that the higher standard of life, more leisure, more amenities for all must necessarily be found. First one, effective utilization of resources. What is the first one? Effective utilization of resources. Management tries to make effective utilization of various resources. So what is the management here? The firm or a business activity what you kept. Take an example of school or a college. So college tries to make effective utilization of various resources. What are the resources? Last class లో మనం చెప్పుకున్నాం. Men, machine, material, money. So we have to use them effectively but not over effectively. The resources are scarce in the nature. So what is the meaning of here? The resources are scarce. అంటే మనకి అవైలబిలిటీ అనేది తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. స్కేర్సిటీ అంటే we cannot find some of the resources even though it is available in the market. సో ఇప్పుడు మీకు బయట జాబ్స్ మార్కెట్లో సొసైటీలో బయట లేవు అని చెప్తున్నారు. ఇఫ్ యు సీ సమ్ ప్లేసెస్ యు ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ఎ జాబ్ వేకెన్సీ బట్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ ద జాబ్స్. వై? దే ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ సమ్ personal reasons, but you are having the scarcity in the job recruitment. Why? So the students who are passed out from the BTech, they don't have sound technical knowledge. That is the first point. Second point, they don't have minimum information about any subject and also having good communication skills. Third point, apart from the BTech or diploma what you have studied, you don't have any additional skills. You don't have any additional skills. That's why you're not getting a job. So like this, the resources are scarce in the nature to meet the demand of society. Their contribution should be made for the general interests of the society. Second one, development of resources. Management develops various resources, right? So as well as human and non-human factors. So resources development అనేది it is a continuous process, right? It is a continuous process. School is a continuous process. College is a continuous process. So every year the students are going out, the new students are coming in. Faculties are going out, new faculties are coming in. Drivers are going out, new drivers are coming in. Buses are going out, new buses are coming in. So like this, the development of resources is a continuous activity. Third one is to incorporate innovations. So in the current scenario, innovations are highly possible when compared to the old generation. So because of improper research and development laboratories, because of improper funds coming from the other people, because of improper knowledge, the innovations are not well. But now we are having good opportunities, good resources, good funding agencies given to the big good colleges and universities in order to improve the innovations. Today the changes are occurring at very fast rate in both technology as well as the social process and structure need to be incorporated to keep the organizations live and efficient. Next, stability in the society. So what is the stability in the society? Management provides stability in the society by changing and modifying the resources in accordance with the changing in the environment of the society. So what it is saying, the stability in the society. So once you got a mark in the society, you have to maintain the stability. So once you are not stable, automatically your mark will be vanished. Next, integrating various interest groups. In the organized efforts, there are various interest groups and they put pressure over the other groups for maximum share in the combined output. So integrating various interest of groups means, for example, if you see some colleges, some good colleges, so they are having some process in the college. For example, choice-based education system. So in the choice-based education system, integrating various interest groups అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. What is that one? If you see some college in Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, teachers are not going to the classrooms and teaching the class. Students are going to the teacher's place or professor's place and asking for the subject, right? Reverse process జరుగుతుంది. అందులో ఏంటి, those who are having the subject interest, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈసీఈ డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో ఒక 5 మెంబర్స్కి మేనేజ్మెంట్ సైన్స్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్, మెకానికల్కు ఒక 10 మెంబర్స్కి ఇంట్రెస్ట్, సివిల్లో ఒక 15 మెంబర్స్కి ఇంట్రెస్ట్, ట్రిపుల్ ఒక 10 మెంబర్స్కి ఇంట్రెస్ట్. దీస్ ఆల్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ టుగెదర్ గోయింగ్ ఇంటిగ్రేటింగ్ అండ్ మీటింగ్ ద interested subjects dealing with the faculty. So this is also one type of integrating various interest groups. So like this, the nature of management depends upon the application to application. Application and where we are using, okay na, where we are using. అంటే కాలేజెస్లో యూస్ చేస్తున్నామా, హాస్పిటల్స్లో మేనేజ్మెంట్ యూస్ చేస్తున్నామా, స్కూల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, హాస్పిటల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, మిలిటరీ ఆర్గనైజేషన్, business management, services oriented management. So like this, you are having various types of management to be discussed. Hope you are understanding. So next time, good afternoon, ఎవరో పెట్టారు. So don't write this type of nicknames. Use your roll numbers. Joe Joshua, Ram Kumar, Sai, Sheikh Gopi, Trinath, all of you use your roll numbers and join the sessions. Attendance will be taken positively. Less attendance leads to improper attendance for your growth. Okay, so next time all these people కనీసం బ్రాకెట్లో రోల్ నెంబర్ అన్న వేసుకోండి మీ పేరు తర్వాత, or else use roll numbers and start entering the classes. Okay, attendance will be taken by the one student in your group, right? Okay, next one. Next topic is levels of management. So what is levels of management saying here? So in any organization or in any firm, definitely you're having some levels of organization. So without these levels, you cannot do the job. So obviously you have to maintain some levels of management. So I can give any type of example, but you have to catch the example. అంటే నేను ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్తున్నప్పుడు చెప్తుంటాను, మీరు దాన్ని గ్రాస్ప్ చేసే కెపాసిటీ ఉంటే ద సబ్జెక్ట్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఈజీ. ఓకేనా? సో ఐ కెన్ గివ్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్ స్మాల్ స్కేల్, లార్జ్ స్కేల్. అంటే ఒక మీ ఇంటి పక్కన షాప్ గురించి ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇవ్వచ్చు, మీ ఊరి బయట ఉన్న పెద్ద ఫ్యాక్టరీ గురించి కూడా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇవ్వచ్చు. బట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు క్యాచ్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అట్ ద రైట్ టైమ్ వెన్ ఐ am saying. Now coming to the levels of management, whereas we are having various types of management levels. First is top management. Second one is upper middle management, middle level management, lower level management, operating force or rank and file workmen process management. So like this you are having some levels of management. What it is saying here, so this levels of management is saying that the people who are working should have some rank. The people who are working should have some changes in the salary. The people who are working should have some responsibilities separately. Right or wrong? సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు మీ కాలేజే తీసుకోండి, టాప్ మేనేజర్స్ ఎవరు, టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఎవరు? చైర్మన్, డైరెక్టర్, ప్రిన్సిపల్, బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ మెంబర్స్. అప్పర్ మిడిల్లో ఎవరు ఉంటారు? సరే టాప్ లెవెల్, ఈ మన ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లెవెల్ తీసుకుందాము. టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఎవరు ఉంటారు? చైర్మన్, డైరెక్టర్. అప్పర్ మిడిల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఎవరు ఉంటారు? సిఇఓ, బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ మెంబర్స్, ప్రిన్సిపల్. మిడిల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లో ఎవరు ఉంటారు? హెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ద బ్రాంచెస్. లోయర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లో ఎవరు ఉంటారు? టీచర్స్, స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ అదర్ టెక్నికల్ నాన్ టెక్నికల్ పీపుల్. నెక్స్ట్ ఆపరేటింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఎవరు ఆపరేటింగ్ చేస్తారు? సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫోర్ స్కావెంజర్స్ అంటాం వాటిని. స్కావెంజర్స్ మీన్స్ కాలేజ్కి రావాలంటే బస్ కావాలి, కాలేజీలో అన్ని కరెక్ట్గా ఉండాలంటే మీకు సెక్యూరిటీ ఉండాలి, భయం లేకుండా ఉండాలంటే. తర్వాత మీ కాలేజీలో వాటర్, బాత్రూమ్స్ ఇవన్నీ మంచిగా ఉండాలంటే we should have the workers. So these are the operating force or workforce people, those who are working below the lower level cadre. So అర్థమైంది కదా, it is a pyramid structure where it can be shown on a pyramid structure the various levels of management. Next, coming to the first level management, these people set objectives, scan the environment, plan and make the decisions. సో వీళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు, ఆబ్వియస్గా ప్రిన్సిపల్ అండ్ చైర్మన్ అండ్ సిఇఓ, చైర్మన్ అండ్ డైరెక్టర్, they will decide the objectives. For example, if you see your college steps దిగేటప్పుడు ఎక్కేటప్పుడు, you are having college goals, rules, vision, mission, set by whom? Set by the top level people. Next, coming to the middle level management law, report to the top level people, oversee the first line managers, develop and implement the activities, allocate the resources. సో ఈ మిడిల్ లెవెల్ వాళ్ళు పై లెవెల్ వాళ్ళకి దగ్గర నుంచి ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ తీసుకొని దే హ్యావ్ టు సమ్ అప్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద POA. What's the meaning of POA? Plan of action. Once the plan of action is confined with this middle level, it should go to the top level management and they will check it, refine it, resolve it, and make a signature or confirmation so that the POA or the suggestion list is passing to the downward direction. అంతే కదా. Then what does this people will do? Report to the middle level people, supervise employees, coordinate the activities, do the day to day operations. అర్థమైంది కదా. Next we'll see in depth concept of the levels of management. So the top level of management, what it is saying, the top level of management, బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ డైరెక్టర్స్ ఉండాలి. బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ డైరెక్టర్స్ అంటే సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, అత్తారింటికి దారేది సినిమా చూసే ఉంటారు చాలామంది. అందులో స్టార్టింగ్ సీన్, లాస్ట్ సీన్లో ఒక కంపెనీ సిఇఓ, ఒక కంపెనీ చైర్మన్ ఫ్రంట్ సీట్లో కూర్చుంటే అతనికి లెఫ్ట్ రైట్లో ఒక 10 మందో 5 మందో 20 మందో కూర్చుంటారు. సో ద పీపుల్ హూ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ సచ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ దోస్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ డైరెక్టర్స్. అంటే షేర్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీకు ఆ మూవీలో కాన్సెప్ట్ తెలిసే ఉంటుంది. సో వన్ పర్సన్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ హైయెస్ట్ షేర్ ఇన్ ద 100%. సో 100%లో 50% షేర్స్ ఒకరి దగ్గర ఉంటే హీ ఈస్ ద చైర్మన్. రిమైనింగ్ 50% షేర్స్ 10 మంది దగ్గర ఉందంటే దే ఆర్ ద బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ మెంబర్స్. సో ద టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లో ఎవరుంటారు? బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ మెంబర్స్ ఉంటారు, మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్స్ ఉంటారు, చీఫ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ ఆఫీసర్ మీన్స్ సిఇఓ, దాని సింపుల్ స్టైల్గా ఇప్పుడు మనం సిఇఓ అని చెప్తున్నాం. చీఫ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ ఆఫీసర్ ఉంటారు, జిఎంఓ జనరల్ మేనేజర్ ఉంటాడు, ఓనర్స్ ఉంటారు, షేర్ హోల్డర్స్ ఉంటారు. ఓకేనా. దీస్ ఆర్ ద టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ పీపుల్ includes. So what are the main functions of these people? Setting a basic goals and objectives for a company or for a business. In some cases a top level, the middle level, lower level ఒక్కరే ఉంటారు. అది ఎలాంటి వాటికి? సో ఇఫ్ యు సే an example, ఎవరుండొచ్చు అక్కడ? సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈజ్ one person who is doing a business on his own. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఒక పానీపూరి బండి ఉన్నాడు, ఒక బజ్జీలు వేసే బండి ఉంది రోడ్ సైడ్, రైట్. ఒక పల్లీ వెండర్ అంటే శనక్కాయలు వేడి చేసుకునే అమ్మే ఒక బండి ఉంటుంది, లేదంటే ఒక చిన్న బడ్డీ కొట్టు పెట్టుకొని ఒక మనిషి ఉంటాడు. సో అట్ దట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్ దేర్ ఇస్ నో టాప్ లెవెల్, మిడిల్ లెవెల్, లోయర్ లెవెల్. హీ ఈజ్ అ కింగ్, హీ ఈజ్ అ సోల్జర్, రైట్. హీ ఈజ్ అ కింగ్, హీ ఈజ్ అ మినిస్టర్, he is a soldier. That is also one type of concept. But in big firms, definitely this type of people should be available. Setting basic goals and objectives, expanding and contracting the activities. అంటే ఎక్స్పాండింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి? అంటే వాట్ ఎవర్ ద ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ యూ హవ్ ప్లాన్ ఆర్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద యాక్టివిటీస్ యూ హవ్ డన్, ఇట్ కెన్ బి ఎక్స్పాండెడ్. అంటే దాన్ని మీరు పెంచొచ్చు లేదంటే తగ్గించవచ్చు, డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ ద ఫండ్స్ యు ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్, డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ ద రిసోర్సెస్ యు ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్. థర్డ్ వన్, ఎస్టాబ్లిషింగ్ ద పాలసీస్. ఎస్టాబ్లిషింగ్ ద పాలసీస్ అంటే పాలసీ, ఏం పాలసీ చేయాలి, వాట్ ఆర్ ద పాలసీస్ యూ హావ్ టు. పాలసీ అంటే ఎల్ఐసి పాలసీ కాదు. పాలసీస్ మీన్స్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ రిక్రూటింగ్ జనవరి మంత్లో ఒక 10 ఎంప్లాయీస్ని రిక్రూట్ చేసుకున్నాం, మళ్ళీ జూన్లో ఒక 15, డిసెంబర్లో ఒక 10. సో పాలసీస్ ఏంటి, జనవరి మంత్లో వర్క్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి రిక్రూట్ ద పీపుల్ విత్ ఎ హై శాలరీ, గుడ్ శాలరీస్. జూన్లో తక్కువ ఉంటే ఆ పాలసీ ప్రకారంగా యూ హ్యావ్ టు గో. డిసెంబర్లో ఇంకొక అమౌంట్ ఉంటే దాని ప్రకారంగా వెళ్ళాలి. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు సెట్ సమ్ పాలసీస్. నెక్స్ట్, monitoring the performance. So once you set some policies, set some goals and rules and regulations, you have to monitor the performance. ఎలా చేస్తున్నారు, ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, వన్స్ మనము ప్లాన్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్లో ఉందా లేదా, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ షుడ్ బి మానిటర్డ్. నెక్స్ట్, డిజైనింగ్ or redesigning the organization system. So the top level managers having the capacity, having the future vision of designing or redesigning the organization. అర్థమైందా? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇఫ్ యు సీ redesigning concept, redesigning. So if you see some showrooms, some electronic showrooms or some other malls, సో ప్రతి ఇయర్ ఒకేలాగా ఉండదు. ఎవ్రీ 6 months కానీ, ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్లీ వన్స్ కానీ, ఇయర్లీ ట్వైస్ కానీ, దే విల్ చేంజ్ ద టోటల్ షేప్, ఫిజికల్ షేప్ ఆఫ్ ద సిస్టమ్. అంటే ద క్లయింట్స్ ఆర్ పీపుల్, విజిటర్స్ వస్తూ ఉంటారు, పోతూ ఉంటారు. ఎవ్రీ డే if they see the same design, they will get bored. That's why redesigning the concept of any supermarkets or any shopping malls, like this it can be done. Next, shouldering financial responsibilities. So what's the meaning of this one, shouldering financial responsibilities? So ఎంత టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్కి వాళ్ళకి ఓన్లీ మనీ ఉన్నా, వాళ్ళకి ఫినాన్షియల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ అంటే షేర్స్ ఎట్లా ఉండాలి, ట్యాక్స్ ఎంత కట్టాలి, వాట్ ఆర్ ద బెనిఫిట్స్ ఏంటి, ఆర్ఓఏ ఏంటి, ఇవన్నీ ఇఫ్ దే డోంట్ నో, ఆల్సో దే షుడ్ టేక్ సమ్ అడిషనల్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్ అండ్ దే షుడ్ కీప్ దోస్ అడిషనల్ ఆన్ దేర్ షోల్డర్స్. అంటే బరువు బాధ్యతల్ని వాళ్ళ భుజాల మీద వేసుకోవాలి. వాట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ బరువు బాధ్యతలు, ఫినాన్షియల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ఆల్సో. నీ దగ్గర డబ్బు ఉంది కదా అనేసి ఒక మనిషిని పెట్టుకొని, ఒక లాయర్నో లేకపోతే ఒక సీఈఓనో పెట్టుకొని మొత్తం వాళ్ళకి చెప్పకూడదు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ సమ్ అడిషనల్ ఫినాన్షియల్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్. సో లైక్ దిస్ ద టాప్ లెవెల్ పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ దేర్ ఓన్ ప్రయారిటీస్. సో టైమ్ ఈస్ లెస్ దాన్ 1 minute. ఎవరన్నా స్నాప్షాట్ తీసుకోండి మీ అటెండెన్స్ అండ్ పోస్ట్ టు మీ. 7 students, totally 6 are present. So we'll discuss the class in the next tomorrow's class. I will upload this video in the group. Okay, so we'll discuss this in the next class. Your snapshot this in పంపించండి. So thanks for listening the class. We'll have the class tomorrow positively.